let's start with what we know. We know that Mark passed out at night, and we know that Devon may or may not have called Mrs. Cobel that night as well. We know that when Mark wakes up at the end of episode 7 that the sun is shining in his face, so it's either daybreak or dusk. So let's work off of the dusk timeline. That means she may or may not have called that night before. She called that morning, called in the afternoon, called at night, and then put Mark on the phone. And let's just say it's daybreak. That means he wakes up in the morning. They have a conversation. She says, I'm calling Cobel. She calls Cobel that morning, afternoon, night, put Mark on the phone. Unfortunately, whatever time all the calls have happened, at the end of it, he has to agree that, yes, I will get on this phone and talk to Mrs. Cobel. So, yes, you can go ahead and call her. So while I personally would like to think that Devon was just overstepping and was calling Cobel, and then kind of convinced him when he finally woke up, yo, we need to talk to Cobel, I honestly think it's possible that that man woke up that morning. She was like, I think we should call Cobel because the doctor isn't here. Maybe didn't tell him everything about the doctor not being there. And then he was like, all right. And then they just kept ringing her line until she picked up.